I can be all you need. Can you see? I can be all you.
That boy DJ.
What is up, boys and girls? It's your boy here, aka BennyP, with another Minecraft Bedrock tutorial slash video slash everything. You can see here we're in our void world. This nice round circle around us, and you can see the void below. Beautiful, beautiful circle. Yeah, so we're going to take a look at a mob farm today that I've kind of been working on. And basically what we're going to do today is take a look at some mechanics and things and how this farm works. So we'll start rising up here real slow. And it's oh no! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Okay, back on the rise. Creative can be interesting sometimes when you're so used to survival. It's kind of fun stuff to pop into creative. So you can see what we have here. If we go across here, we got 4 chunks here marked out, 16 by 16 chunks. This is a chunk line farm. You can make one of these. I did them in a kind of quad layout. You see this little block here? That's the hopper. That's the hopper clock there. Etho hopper clock. Easy for me to say. And then there's another one on the other side with a red. You see that little line going out there? That's another redstone. So, kind of these etho hopper clocks control each side here. So that one controls this side, and the other one controls the other side. And you can see what they're doing here. They're just spitting out water from a dispenser on the layer kind of under this top layer. Let's go down here. You'll see something interesting here. So we got these glass tubes, 4x4 glass tubes. One of them's kind of screwed up, so it's not exactly 4x4. But you see them dropping down with a water source that goes into a nether portal. And this is kind of an interesting mechanic we're using here. By unloading all these mobs that are going to spawn in our mob spawner and letting them go through the nether, it's going to allow us to... keep spawning more adds in this area. You can see this top area here. This is going to be surface spawns. So anything that spawns up here counts as a surface spawn. And there can be about 8 surface spawns. Down here, these are all going to be cave spawns. So anything that doesn't have light access to the sky, any sky access, that's going to be cave spawns. So we got upper spawns, we got cave spawns, so surface spawns and cave spawns. You can see kind of what's going on here. The water's kind of pushing out to the edge. It's going to push all those adds to the edge, and then down here, the water pushes them all into that square in the middle. We got some redstone going on here. That redstone line just runs into a block that powers a block under that that dispenser there that just dispenses out water. So that's all we got going on here. And you can see we'll kind of fall into this hole here. Boom. This is what the adds are going to do. And then they're going to go to the nether. Let's take a look at the nether real quick. You can see we have one sitting out here right now. But the adds are going to drop down like this. It's about 20 blocks down, 22-ish blocks down. You can make this however long you want. But that just makes the adds easier to kill. We'll pop out up top here. And then close that trapdoor back, and then drop down to the bottom. And you can see here, this is kind of where we're going to stand, and we're going to be killing these adds here when they all fall down. You'll see in a video later, they kind of all fall down in one chunk. It's kind of crazy. And you can see here's some, those are some, hold on, let me open this again. This hopper, basically what's happening here is these hoppers are kind of feeding into this chest. There's 4 hoppers with some half slabs there. But if I open this up, you can see this is all the drops that I've gotten. You can see the amount of stuff there. So it's pretty good. What we're looking for here mainly is the gunpowder, because gunpowder is important. It's hard to get on Bedrock version of Minecraft. So that's kind of what we're going for here, is all that gunpowder. And again, this isn't a block by block tutorial, guys. I'm just giving you guys an overview of what I did, and maybe you guys can use some of these mechanics to your advantage. So down here, this is kind of where we're going to be standing. So you can see I have a kill all command block, I have a day command block, I have a night command block. So if I click this, it's going to make it day. If I click this guy, it's going to make it night. So I can kill all the ads. I don't think there's any ads right now, so it won't do anything. But these are the two blocks that I've been using the most, is mob on and mob off. So when I'm turning my mobs on, setting it to day, so my tests always start at the same time, and then kind of just sitting in that box there. So set it to day, and then I'll say mobs on. I'm not going to do it right this second, but basically you can see the command I'm using there. And I would sit in this box. I'd click the day and then the mobs on, and basically sit here at level 32 and let mobs spawn. So why, you say, why would we be at level 32 when we're AFKing here? It's kind of an important mechanic that Groova Guy explains in one of his videos. That everything up here, if we were sitting at let's say right here at like the floor level, then no mobs can spawn kind of around us in a certain sphere. It kind of makes some of that stuff not spawnable. But if we're down at 32, you can see this is going to actually allow mobs to spawn directly above us, and that's why we can mark out this 4 chunks. And I'm right in the middle of the 4 chunks. You can see where that little red box is there. And that's what's going to allow us to load all the mobs into this one chunk. So let's take a look. We'll see this thing in action here in a second. So let's go ahead and take a look at what this is going to look like in action. I'm going to go back down here, and I will cut to another piece of this video. So here's a clip. Basically, you see in that top left corner, you just saw a spider fly through there. So you see these ads, they're kind of dropping down. It's not super quick, guys. This is going to be a crazy quick farm, but you can see we're getting ads drop down into these tubes, and then they're going into the nether. So this is just a quick clip showing you the ads here. Another quick note here, you can see we've changed over to daytime. But there's nothing happening because the mobs won't spawn during the day because of that little hole in the roof we have. But I actually tested it multiple ways, and it's better off this way instead of just having cave spawns, to have the cave and the surface spawns at night. So that's why this is. So while testing, you can see something funny happened. We got an Enderman right beside me. He's kind of looking over me, and he'll walk past us here. So the top really doesn't stop Enderman spawning, so that's why this guy's here. So let's get to the fun part of this video. So what we're going to do, we're going to pop up here. I'm going to knock out a couple pieces of these glass and then drop down, and we can see what's going on in the nether. This is the fun part, guys. Get back up. Whoa! Yeah, explosion of ads here. You can see all the ads pouring in out of here, out of this nether portal. It'll slowly start to slow down a little bit, but you can see all these ads come through, all the creepers coming through. There's a little witch coming through. That's cool. So you're going to get... Basically, what we're looking for with this farm is mostly creepers and witches. Witches are good, too. But stuff you can't really get from mob spawners. So that's kind of why this thing exists, is to get those things that you can't get from mob spawners, like gunpowder and some of the witch drops, like redstone and potions and things you can get from witches that you just can't get from mob spawners. So let's pop up through the top here, and we'll go down and we'll see what we got going on down here at the bottom. So drop down to the bottom here. You can see this is what I got from a previous one. We got like 2 stacks there of gunpowder there, so and about 1.5 stacks of bones. So that's kind of what we're expecting to kind of match here. So go ahead and switch over to survival, and I will pull out my looting 3 sharpness 5 sword here, and you can see I'm just mowing these guys down. We're getting levels here, but again, levels aren't really what we're looking for here. This isn't about levels, it's about the drops we're getting, the gunpowder in specifically. So mow down all these ads. You can see we're mowing them down here. So you can see all the creepers here, and that's great. That's what we're looking for, is these creepers. I'm continuing to kill these guys and take them down. Really easy here. They're probably one shot. You could probably kill them with your fist, maybe. But definitely want looting 3 to increase those drops. And if you wanted to, you could add some kind of killing mechanism here at the bottom and not even kill these ads manually. But I like the looting 3 and getting those extra drops that you wouldn't get if you just killed them with like a magma block or something. Oh no, you can see I'm starting to take damage here because I'm out of food. Luckily I have my handy dandy golden apples here. Eat a couple of those and get my food back up so I can take care of these. Looks like there's maybe 2 skeletons left, so we'll go ahead and kill those guys, and then we'll start taking a look at what we got. You see all these items that are sitting out there. They're just sitting out there waiting for the hoppers to pick them up. You can see they're slowly getting pulled in because this farm gives more stuff than the hoppers can handle, so the hoppers can only pull in a certain amount of things. And you can see how much stuff we have here now. So we got a bunch of bows. You can see we have more gunpowder coming in here at the end. That stuff's filtering in. Pull out some of these bows and let some more stuff load in. So again, what we're looking for this farm is like stuff we can't get from mob spawners. So that gunpowder's big. That's mainly what we're looking for, to make the rockets to be able to fly and with the elytra, and that's kind of what this farm is all about, is getting those drops. So you can see stuff filtering in. I'm gonna let it filter in for a second. At the end here we'll show a screenshot of kind of what we got all together. But this video is running a little long, so I definitely appreciate you guys taking a look here and watching my video here. Letting these items kind of filter in slowly but surely. But again, guys, I'm very new to this. Here, this is kind of my first Minecraft video. So if you guys like this stuff, make sure you hit that like button. Let me know that you want to see more of these type of videos, and I will try my best to put them together. I'm not the greatest technical player, but I did figure this out, and I have figured out some stuff in the past. So hopefully I can help you guys out with some of that stuff. So you can see all the stuff still filtering in. And pull out some of these more things so more things can filter in here. Get rid of some of these more bows. You can see how many bows we get. It's ridiculous. And here's the final screenshot here, guys. You can see all of the gunpowder that we got. We got some other stuff in here. Really, we're looking for the gunpowder. And this is probably like an hour-long test. So that's what we got. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Have a great day. I appreciate you guys watching. Leave me a like. Let me know you guys want to see some more. Thanks.